Okay, good morning everyone. I hope you have a nice day. Okay, our subject today is English and we will study about past continuous. Actually, when you were in 4th grade or 5th grade, you have studied it and maybe just review. Okay, take a look to these situations. Coba kamu perhatikan gambar. Itu yesterday at 6 o'clock. Ya, past continuous yesterday at 6 o'clock. Past it means sudah lewat. Okay. Bart was playing football. It means that Bart was playing football. Itu artinya bahwa Bart sedang bermain bola kemarin. Sedang bermain bola kemarin. Lisa was reading a book. Milhouse was crying. All these sentences are written in past continuous. So let's see how and when we can use them. As we have seen in the previous examples, the past continuous is used to talk about actions that were happening but they didn't finish at the time. Seperti yang Miss sudah jelaskan tadi bahwa past continuous itu menjelaskan satu peristiwa yang sudah terjadi. Diingat ya, sudah terjadi kemarin. Diceritakan hari ini tapi sedang terjadi kemarin, tapi tidak selesai. Contohnya seperti tadi, Lisa was reading a book. Lisa sedang membaca buku ketika kejadian lain mungkin terjadi. For examples, we were watching a film last night. Kami sedang menonton film kemarin. It means that we were at the time there. So the action didn't finish at the time. So jadi ketika peristiwa ini diceritakan, kejadian yang kemarin itu belum selesai terjadi. Seperti itu. It means that we were at the time there. So the action didn't finish at the time. If we want to convey a finished action, which sentence should we use? Affirmative sentences. Firstly, we must include a subject. Affirmative sentence itu sama dengan kalimat positif. So, the subject is I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Followed by the verb to be. To be yang kita pergunakan itu, kalau I menggunakan to be was, you were, he was, she was, it was, we were, they were. And the main verb with the ing ending, gerund. So, kata kerjanya itu kita tambahkan dengan ing. Jadi I was reading, you were reading, he was reading, she was reading, it was reading, we were reading, they were reading. Jadi kata kerja read kita tambahkan dengan ing. Jadi I was reading artinya saya sedang membaca. You were reading, kamu sedang membaca. The formation is similar to present continuous, but the verb to be is in the past tense. Actually, formasi yang hampir sama dengan simple present continuous, tapi perbedaannya adalah di was dan were. Kalau di present continuous itu menggunakan to be-nya is and are. Do you remember the rules to form gerunds? Let's check it out. Gerund formation. There are a few exceptions when we turn a verb into a gerund. First, when the verb finishes with the vowel e, mood, itu kita tidak baca e. Come. So we remove the vowel and add e, becomes coming. Jadi e-nya kita hilangkan. The second one, If there is a vowel between two consonants. Jadi ada dua konsonan. Konsonan itu adalah huruf selain A, I, U, E, O. A, I, U, E, O itu adalah vowel. Selain itu kita sebut dengan huruf konsonan. We repeat the final consonant and then we add the ing form. Becomes, nah kita tambahin T, pudding. Jadi nanti double T. But those verbs which finish in X, Y, and W, fax, play, draw, never double the final consonant, so we just add ing form. Jadi yang berakhiran X, Y, and W, kita tidak perlu double, jadi hanya tambahkan ing aja. Jadi faxing, playing, drawing. So now we study about negative sentences. Negative sentences itu menceritakan satu kejadian yang mengatakan tidak atau menyangkal. Negative sentences share the same outline as affirmative ones. I, you, we, I, you, he, she, it, we, they, was, where, was. Nah, jadi kita tinggal tambahkan. But we have to add not between the verb to be and the gerund. Jadi kita tambahkan kata not aja untuk negative sentence. But you can also use the short form with the verb and not like this. Interrogative sentence. With the interrogative sentences, we follow the same pattern as every question by adding to the verb to be first. Was, where, was, where. Nah, jadi kita tambahkan subjeknya. Was I. Kalau tadi negatif, kalau yang negatif kita tambahkan not aja. Contohnya, kalau yang negatif tadi kita tambahkan, jadi I was not reading. You were not reading. He was not reading. She was not reading. It wasn't reading. We were not reading. They were not reading. Untuk interrogative sentences, with the interrogative sentences, we follow the same pattern as every question by adding the verb to the first. Jadi untuk interrogative sentence kita menggunakan verbnya itu di awal kalimat dan diikuti oleh subjek. Jadi was I, were you, was he, was she, was it, were we, were they. Seperti itu. Jadi, was I ready? Were you ready? Was he ready? Was she ready? Was it ready? Were we ready? Were they ready? Nah, kita tambahkan question mark. Don't forget to make question mark. Jadi, apakah saya membaca? Apakah kamu membaca? Jadi, interrogative sentence itu adalah kalimat bertanya. So, remember to change the order between the subject and the verb as you do in every question. So, look at the example. What was happening? He was doing his homework when the phone rang. Jadi dia sedang melakukan pekerjaannya ketika telepon berbunyi. Jadi dia belum selesai melakukan pekerjaannya tapi telepon berbunyi. Sedang melakukan kegiatan lain terjadi. Another example, while he was doing his homework, the phone rang. Ada dua kejadian yang sedang terjadi. What was your mom doing? She was cleaning the window. What were you doing? I was meeting with my friends. What was Kate doing? She was cooking. Val was drawing a picture. So remember that the past continuous is used to convey action that were happening during the past, but the action did not finish yet. Tuh, so ingat bahwa past continuous itu untuk menceritakan satu kejadian yang sedang terjadi di masa lampau dan itu belum selesai ketika diceritakan. The affirmative sentences are formed by the subject and the verb to be. Subjek contohnya I, you, he, she, it, we, they. To be-nya kita menggunakan was dan were, tergantung subjeknya. And the main verb with the ing form for gerunds. Gerunds-nya kita playing. Jadi itu harus diikuti dengan kata kerja yang ditambahkan dengan ing. In negative sentences, we write not after the verb to be. Negatifnya, untuk negatif contohnya tadi, subject to be negative gerund seperti yang Miss sudah bilang, kita hanya menambahkan kata not. Contohnya, you were not playing. We were not playing. She was not playing. Itu mengatakan tidak. Untuk question sentence kita diikuti dengan the first one is to be, was and were, then subject. So for example, was I, were you? And now it's time to work. Past continuous tenses activity. Fill in the blanks with the past continuous form of the first given in the brackets. Then write in negative and question sentence. Okay, actually now you can do the exercise. I will give you the examples. Number 1. Robin and his friends blah 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 sit around the campfire. Now I will make you the examples to answer in affirmative or positive sentence. Robin and his friends were sitting around the campfire. In negative, Robin and his friends were not sitting around the campfire. In question, were they sitting around the campfire? Now you can continue number 2 and until number 10. Setelah itu nanti kamu upload di Google Form. Miss akan kasih Google Formnya. Kamu upload, kamu catat, bikin kalimat, kamu isi dulu titik-titiknya. Bikin 3 contoh kalimat, positif, negatif, dan question. Seperti yang misalnya Robin and his friends were sitting around the campfire. Itu afirmatif atau kalimat positif. Robin and his friends were not sitting around the campfire. Itu kalimat negatif. Were they sitting around the campfire? Itu kalimat pertanyaan. Okay, thank you my students and have a nice day. Goodbye.